Namaste. Hamisha Khush Rao Bithya. I am Jv'n, Dr. Lily Trivedi from Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University, and today I am going to take the lecture of B.Sc Agriculture second sem. The course is Agriculture Microbiology and the session is silage production. Now, what is silage? Silage is the material produced by controlled fermentation under anaerobic conditions in which the chopped cross residues or forage with high moisture content is there. The silage is produced by the activity of naturally occurring bacteria that convert some of the plant sugar into organic acids that preserve the nutritional quality. In this process, the green fodder is also fermented through. Now, what is the principle? The resulting fodder, special bacteria which can survive without oxygen, is rendered as tasty and easily digestible for animals. Now, for preparation of good quality of silage, it depends upon the process or mechanism. That is, the timely harvesting of the fodder should be there. The quantity of air in it at the time of packing should be there. Now, the preservation methods which are used are converting soluble starches. Why? Because it decreases acidic into lactic acid quality, which makes stop the growth of harmful bacteria. If moisture content is high in the fodder for animal consumption, then wheat straw or crushed cobs of maize are also added for silage making. Now, for storage and pressing, chopping, harvesting, these are the process of checking moisture and selection of fodder and for the steps of silage making. Now, for the selection of fodder, the silage can be made from all the fodder, either winter or summer. But the best is maize, oats, and sorghum. The leguminous, which is normally broad fodder with broad leaves, thick stem fodder with less carbohydrate and protein content is mixed with non-leguminous fodder like maize and sorghum to make the nutritious. Harvesting is determined. It is important to check the moisture because right time of harvesting fodder can get the best nutritional value. Now, when the plant is fully mature or half of the grain in maize is milky, so that is the time when the fodder has to be harvested. So moisture content should be 65 to 70%. Now, chopping of fodder, pressing of chopped fodder. So first we have to chop the fodder, then it has been pressed. To see cheap substitute for fodder, it can be used at the time of fodder. And what are the advantages? Because it makes the silage fodder more digestible and the land is available for next crop without delay because all the fodder is harvested and stored. The animal get the nutritious feed throughout the year because the animals like eating the silage. Now, how should you make the silage? The crops should be ready to harvest and the feed of the sorghum or maize should be soft but not milky when you squeeze it open. The grass like napier grass should be about a meter high. Legumes should have young pods which are not dry. If it has been raining or the forage is wet or if the forage is immature, then it is best to harvest it and leave it in the sun for few hours to remove the excess water as this can spoil the silage. The chopping and the bagging area of silage pits must be clean and ready for forage. Proper compaction whether pit or bag silage is made. We seal the silage material and make sure that the silo is airtight. The silage is formed through anaerobic fermentation by microorganisms. Carefully and step by step, small portion of silage is opened and when the need arises for feeding and sealing of the rest of the remaining silage is done immediately. Now, what are the uses or applications? We feed it with a green fodder and concentrate mixed in the silage. so that there is a taste for silage if the animal is hesitant in feeding the fodder in the beginning. Then 15 to 20% increase is actually made gradually. Now, we should be careful before when removing the silage from the bunker. We should cover it and the polythene so that the mud or moisture does not spoil the silage. The main function of the silage is as a feed additive because the nutritional value or the improved fermentation so that storage is there. Now the silage additives include feedstuffs, urea, ammonia, and these are losses are reduced and inoculants and acids. Sometimes non-protein nitrogen, urea and types of silage additives are added so that the anhydrous ammonia can also be added. The feedstuffs such as corn, small grain, protein is added. Minerals such as calcium, molasses can also be added. Phosphorus, sulfur, magnesium can also be added. Sometimes acids are also added to cause and microbial inoculants are added, and so that the drop in pH increases the number of desirable bacteria at the time of incident. So students, I have taken my reference from these references and I hope you have found my lecture interesting. If you have any comment or query, do comment in the comment section. I will resolve it soon. This digital session was powered by 2.0 version of Jyoti Vidyapeeth Women's University. Thank you.